Well everybody, welcome back to episode 21 of the mini build. For you, it's probably not been any time at all because you might not be following along, but for me it's been 2 long weeks. For 20 weeks now I've uploaded a video every week, every Sunday. But this past 2 weeks has been super busy. The van broke down again, it's shat its oil out everywhere, and some other bits and bobs that have been happening in my life. So I've had 2 weeks off and it feels weird, it feels foreign being in here. So I've been walking around the past 5 minutes figuring out what I've been doing and what I want to do, and I figured out, so today the door is going to get fit properly. I now have the bolts to fix on this. They're now soaking in some WD-40 before I clean them off. So I'll clean them off, put the striker plate on, I think that's the name. Obviously don't have a door handle, but if I remember correctly, there's a button in here somewhere. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, so the bolts can go in here. As you can see, I've used cable ties to put it in right now. So yeah, it does close. It's like the right height, but as you can see, it don't go all the way in. So my plan for today is to shift the whole door left so it will fit in the hole, and adjust them holes at the bottom so the door can tilt a little bit, because I think it's protruding out this bit a bit too much. Yeah, so this has obviously just been left how I left it. The port of power is going to push the whole lot that way, and this one I've not figured out how I want to do it yet. I might use shims. Once the striker plate's in with bolts, I think I might somehow try and push this open to this gap, shove some shims in there, and then weld it probably from the inside and out here. I think that would be the best and safest way to do it. So push it forwards, I don't know, 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, and then do the A-pillar windscreen surround pillar. I've been thinking about if I want to do it every week or if I want to do it every 2 weeks, which will give me more footage, so more interesting things can happen over a 2 week period, or do it per thing. For example, film the door, just keep filming it until it's fitted and finished, and then upload that video as a oneer. So there's 3 options there: continue what I'm doing every 2 weeks or every project. Not decided yet, but I will keep you updated. Let's get into the build. I don't even know what to say, just look at this. It never even occurred to me that, do you remember when I sanded the wing? If you haven't seen that episode, go watch it. I sanded that wing there and the whole unit was covered in filler. And I just thought to myself, maybe the rear quarter's the same. Remember a minute ago when it wouldn't go in? Yes, I know the gap is way too small as it's technically touching, and probably in the sun it'll expand. And anyway, but I sanded it and it actually fits in the gap. Look, it's flush. It's actually flush. I'm absolutely buzzing. So, yes, I was gonna push the A-pillar out a bit. I still might, but maybe just by like 1 millimeter, because it technically fits in. I still need to tilt the door. See the bottom? I still need to tilt the door so it reaches the lip on the doorstep. So I'll tilt the door that way a little bit, but I think by how that I'm going to do that is just drill a little bit of a bigger hole so I can tilt it and then clamp it on. If that's not the way to do it, it is on this Mini. And then, like I said before, I'll get onto this. I'm going to shove some shims in there, push it out, and get it welded into place, get it tack welded, then test it. And I think, honestly, Bob's your uncle. I'm actually super happy with that. Look at it. I hope this camera can see it. Wait there, let me get my macro lens on. Here we go. This has changed. Yeah, you see the contour. It's a little bit higher on the door, so that means the door needs to come down a touch. But it fits in. Let's keep cracking.
grow cold? Will we trace the same old feelings or let them fold? If the lights fade, if the road bends wrong, would you stay here in the silence till the fear is gone? Every second heavy, like it's hard to breathe. All these unanswered moments hanging over me. Lower sign, let it go when the ground is shaking underneath us. Lose the fight, feel it slow. All I want is someone to lean on. Hands collide, hearts exposed when the world's pulling us apart now. Through the noise, through it all I want is someone to lean on.
Hello everybody. For you it's been a few seconds, but for me it's been, I think, 4 weeks. I filmed stuff last time, but I wasn't speaking because there was loads of stuff going on outside. It was stuff you don't need to know about. Anyway, so I just got a few time lapses of me doing the door and things, and I think I've got it to roughly a good spot. It locks in and it latches, but there's a bit of play side and side, which I need to fix. There's a bit of a lean around the door fitment area. I'm wondering if when you put the door seal on this section, if it'll push it out, or the door needs to do that, right? But to fix that, it kind of catches a little bit up there, kinda. This, people might not like this, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. I've got some carbide burrs, some drill bits, and I think I'm going to make the holes a little bit oblong, if that's the right word, so then I can put the door in and tilt it within the door hinge holes. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to get it tip top and peak. And after the doors fit, which shouldn't take me too long, I'm going to tackle this section here. I cleaned most of it up last time, still need to de-rust a lot in here. I don't even know where the part is. Oh, it's here. A bit more fettling is needed, but obviously needs bending more around there and things like that, but it is what it is, isn't it? I suppose I'll start filming and getting on with it, won't I?
Every little promise fading in the haze, running through the quiet, trying not to fall. Every step reminded we don't know it all. Blow up a sign, let it go when the ground is shaking underneath us. Lose the fight, feel it slow. All I want is someone to lean on. Hands collide, hard to suppose when the world is pulling us apart now. Through the noise, through it all I want is someone to lean on. When the days change and the nights grow cold, will we trace the same old feelings or let them fold? If the lights fade, if the road bends wrong, would you stay here in the silence till the fear is gone? Every second heavy, like it's hard to breathe. All these unanswered moments.
As far as I'm concerned, the doors fit. I'm sick of fiddling with it now. It's taken so long. So long, in fact, I've ruined 2 of the threads, so I need to order new hinges for the door. Ruined them. Unless I rethread them and get a different nut, which I might do, it saves me some money. But she's in. I still need to play with the in and out of it, right? But to me, that door gap is sufficient, and obviously when it presses in, it's just fucking nice. So I think it's this thread that's knackered and this thread, but that's nothing I can't sort at a later date. The door fits, it works, it latches. The door gaps aren't horrendous. I mean, I'm going to consider this quite a win. Yeah. Once I've done this section here, I'm going to do exactly what I just did on this side to the other side, which should take not as long. Shouldn't take as long at all. Because when I got this car, the floor was already missing. So I had to cut the new bits of metal to what the guy had cut before, which I hope that makes sense. It was more difficult, whereas now I can trace my own bit of metal and cut it out more accurately and quicker. And then after that, I'm going to take the other wing off, and then I'm going to shave the engine bay. I'm going to drop it off the rotisserie, after the other side, because I want the floor and everything to be structural. I'm going to take the wing off, clean the engine bay, fit the subframe and fit the engine, or try to, because I've seen on the B16 builds, this grill isn't here and it gets cut from like here all the way up, kind of in this shape, like that. So all this will be getting cut off. I might even cut some of the dash out and make a nice new, well, just a nice new dash. The hinges need to come off because I'm going to do a front hinged bonnet. Lots and lots of work to be done. Let's get to it. Now then, I'm going to leave it here for this video. I've done a couple bits. This is really thin metal in here. I don't know if you can see that very well. But it's really thin anyway. And with me adjusting it, I just want it stronger. So I've added a little bit of filler metal, like that shape, but inside it. And I cut this to then fold it in. That's done. I've tacked the filler metal in place, and I'll do it properly next time. I'm unsure how to solve this problem because I did a little test weld there and it just blew a hole straight through. So teething problems still, but the door fits, that's the main thing. I've not messed it up entirely. The door gaps are pretty much straight. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for this video. Sorry it took 4 weeks and it's pretty crap, but I'll try and do better next time. Probably next week. Thanks for watching. Cheers.